Hello, my dear sweet students of class 4. I am Vidya Rani, your English teacher. So children, today again I have come up with a video for you all children, that is from Gulmohar book, chapter number 3, Tine and the Far Away Mountain. So before we start with this chapter, children, let me in short introduce you with this story. That is about a girl whose name was what, children? Tine, who became the first woman to climb the Mount Everest. From which region, children? Northeast India. So, this is an adventurous story for you all. I hope you all are going to enjoy this beautiful story, this adventurous story of Tine. So, children, let us start with this chapter. That is chapter number 3, Tine and the Far Away Mountain. Children, put your fingers where am I reading. In Ichali, in the misty hills of Arunachal Pradesh, young Tine Amina heard a wondrous call from the mountains in the distance. She was drawn to it, a sound only she could hear. Now, where did this girl Tine Amina lived? Her name was what, children? Full name was Tine Amina. Okay? So, where did she live? She lived in Ichali. What was the name of the place? The name of the place was Ichali. In where? In the misty hills of Arunachal Pradesh. That Ichali was in Arunachal Pradesh and it was a hilly area. Okay, children? She heard a wondrous call. Wondrous means what, children? Magical call she heard from the mountain, which was a little bit far away, okay, from where she was standing. And she could hear a wondrous call, a magical call, a wonderful call, you can say. So what happened later on, children? She was drawn to it, a sound only she could hear. And she got interested in that sound what she was hearing. Now put your fingers to the next paragraph, children. She heard it while she climbed trees. She heard it when she ran through the jungle. She heard it when she spent long days lying under the sun. Whoosh! The sound went whoosh. Now, this paragraph is telling children that whenever she used to do any work, she used to hear that very sound, that wondrous call. What was that wondrous sound, that call? That was whoosh. Do you know the sound? What am I making right now is made by what, children? Yes, correct. That is wind. When the wind blows, you must have heard this whoosh sound. So when Meena used to hear this whoosh sound, she used to enjoy that wind sound in that hilly area in that Italy. Okay? Ah, Tin would smile. What a wonderful life! And when she used to hear that wondrous call, that whoosh sound, she used to enjoy it to the fullest. And she used to say to herself, what a wonderful life I am having in this hilly area of Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, children? Now put your fingers. Where am I reading, children? But one day, her family moved out of Italy to the closest big town, rowing. Tin's world turned upside down. But one day, children, what happened? Now, Tin's whole family moved to the town area, leaving that Italy, that hilly area. They moved from there to the town, which was named what, children? Rowing. Okay, now what happened to Tin? Tin worlds turned upside down. Tin's world turned upside down. Her life completely changed and she was very upset. Why she was very upset, children? Because she used to love living in that hilly area of Arunachal Pradesh. She loved that Miss Me Hills. She loved Italy. But now she was forced to live in a town where she couldn't enjoy whatever she used to enjoy in that hilly area. There was a school in rowing, but the whoosh had been louder in Italy. There was a school in rowing and she took admission in that school, but she was not able to hear that whoosh sound, what she used to hear in that hilly area. Okay, so Tin wanted to return to her mountain again, and that was her inner wish, children, her feeling to return back to that mountain area because she always used to love living in that area. So she trudged to school every day for 10 years, glancing wistfully at the mountains in the horizon. When she finally finished her schooling, Tin immediately applied to be a porter for army expeditions in the mountains. She would have to carry heavy loads and march over long distance. Now, since Tin was not feeling well in that rowing, that town area, so she always used to trudge. Trudge means what? What, children? It means to walk in a slow and heavy step. She always used to drag herself to the school. She never used to feel well going to school because she always used to miss that Italy, that place, that hilly area. And for 10 years, she dragged herself to the school, glancing wistfully. Wistfully means what? With a great longing, with eagerness. Okay, children? And she always used to give a glance to the mountain areas from the town. Mountain area she could see from the town, and she used to give a long look to that. She always used to wish that she could get back to that area. But likewise, she finished 10 years of it. When she finally finished her schooling, what she did when she finished her schooling, she applied for a porter for an army expedition. In army expedition, she applied for a porter. Porter means what, children? The one who carries heavy loads. Okay? Followed? And what is the meaning of horizon, children? Horizon means a place where the sky and earth meets. Okay, children? She applied immediately. She knew that she had to carry heavy loads, but she was very interested in expeditions. Expeditions means what, children? A journey made by a group of people. Okay, that is tracking and all. Okay, in army, you must have seen the army men are taken for expeditions. And who is going to carry the loads of that army? She applied for that very post. Okay? But women were not allowed to be porters in those days. And in those days, children, she was a woman. Okay? So, women were not allowed to be porter. Okay? Women were not allowed to be what, children? To carry heavy loads. Okay? Followed? To become a porter, a woman was never allowed. Only men could apply for that post. Now, what did this Tine do? Just see. Tine did not let that stop her. And this reason was never the reason to stop her being a porter. What she did to overcome this criteria, children, she dressed herself in a boy's dress. Okay, she dressed as a boy and started to work carrying nearly 25 kilos of luggage every day. Now, what did she do? She dressed herself as a boy and every day she used to carry how much load, children? 25 kilos of load every day she used to carry. A whole week passed before everyone realized that she was a girl disguised as a boy. Now, 1 week passed and later on, these army men came to know that she was not a boy, but she was a girl. She was a girl disguised as a boy. Disguise means what? To dress. Dress. Okay? So she was a girl who was dressed into a boy's wear. Okay, children? Up till here, we end this, okay, this part, first part of the story. Later on, I'll be coming up, children, for part 2 of the same very story. Till then, children, keep on reading so that your reading skill improves. Learn the word meanings and the difficult words of this very chapter and give reading every day. Till then, children, take care. Bye.